habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Watson. Flush to his right. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Out of the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. To throw is Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll get 34 yards there. Gonna score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Complete to number 81.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Titans nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, nice move. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well when they took the shot down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Charles, I don't know what's going on in that defensive team meeting room, but they better keep it rolling. 3 picks last week, 2 here now in the first quarter.
Everyone talks about creating turnovers and getting takeaways, but until it gets put into action, it's just talk. And right now, it's in action and in a big way. Now they've got the receivers wondering if they have to turn around and play more defense instead of running routes trying to take the ball downfield.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They snap it to Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well. First down.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Henry.
3-yard line.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. Avoids him at the 40. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
And he is going to get this close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 34. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Pickup. 1st down, Seattle.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
Now it's Carson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Titans' 10-yard line.
Now Watson. Flushed out right. He'll check that down to Carson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Here's Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Well, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Derrick Henry. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
On the handoff.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Tannehill on 3rd down, escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They are going for it. It's Tannehill being chased out left. He may try, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Watson rolling to his right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Forced out, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Deshaun Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
7. Michael Dixon.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, here we go. Block. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
What we got? Hey. Check left. Dan. Check. Fresh down. Hurry.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Tannehill, eluding the pressure right. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 50, it's Tannehill. He's got Burton here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Tannehill now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air again, Tannehill. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Watson, off play action. Looking for Campbell downfield. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. And he finds Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's J.J. Watt, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And the Seahawks,
they run it with Carson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Carson, the Seahawks,
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Back to throw, Watson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Watson on the keeper. He was brought down by Adrian Colbert. A gain of 4. And it's
Watson on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Brian Poole. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Eluding the pressure right. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. To throw is Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
12. 1st down Seattle.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Flushed out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete to
Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
25. Titans 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 5.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and it'll move the chains. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
On first down, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
At the 44-yard line.
To try again after the sack, Tannehill. And the pressure gets to him again. It's the veteran K.J. Wright, the disruptive force.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
Back to you. Right. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Back.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Flush to his right. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Derrick Henry.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. J.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And 13.
Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Hey. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the run,
Here's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. They will find Davis. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Tannehill on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. This is caught. And he's brought down. Nelson sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Ryan Tannehill. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Seahawks.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Draw play. This is Carson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's the option. Quick throw completed by Watson. Well, they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. From the red zone now, Watson flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now, Watson. And he'll find Hall. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's
throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.